This is Humble the Storyteller. I have a story to tell you today, and is this story is going to inspire you and bring a change in the way you think, and the way you see things about life. Now, once upon a time in a village, two friends were very good friends. They are close, and they had nothing they were doing. So one day they were sitting down in a tree and they were thinking, what am I going to do so we can start earning? What are we going to do so we can start growing our income? So they saw that the women in the village had to go distance. They travel into distance to fetch water. They go like 10 to 15 rounds every day to get water. So these two friends went to meet those women and told them, Ma, please, we can actually help you in getting fetching water for each pot, which is 25 naira for a pot of water. And the women loved the idea and they told them, okay, no problem, you can. So these friends started fetching water and they started earning money. In a day, they can go like 100 to 200 rounds for a pot. 200 rounds for each pot, and that's actually a good sum of money, and they were making good money. And days turned into months and months turned into years, and within 10 years they become millionaires because this was something they did for constantly for to earn a living. So one of the friends thought about something that if they continued fetching this water every day, carrying pots from the stream to the town for those women, that when they get old, how will their family sustain, or how will their kids be taken care of? So the friend was thinking of how to create another way at which they can reduce the stress of fetching the water. The second friend wasn't actually interested in the idea. When the friend was telling him, okay, let us think of something to do, the friend wasn't bothered. The friend wasn't even thinking of what to do. So one day the other first friend saw a potter making a pot with a narrow mouth. He said, okay, if this potter can actually make a pot with a narrow mouth, then we can actually create a pipe from the village stream down to the village. So the friend shared the idea with his friend. Okay, let us think of making a clay pipe. The friend refused and the friend didn't buy the idea. So the other friend started working on creating the pipe from the village stream down to the village town. So he did this. He failed severally, but he did not get it. He tried this for 6 to 7 months. Finally, he got it right. And when he got it right, he said giving out like 10 to giving like 1,000 to 20,000 pots, thousands of pots every day. So he now reduced the amount at which he sells the water. It wasn't 25 naira anymore. He now reduced it to 10 naira for each pot. Now he was making much money, and his friend lost his customers because nobody will want to fetch a pot of water for 25 naira when they have an alternative to fetch it for 10 naira. So now what is the moral of this story? This moral of the story is telling you that we shouldn't be afraid to fail, but we should be afraid not to try. You shouldn't be afraid of failing. Maybe you try to do something and maybe you feel that you don't even want to even think of it because you don't want to fail. You're comfortable with what you're doing. You're comfortable in your comfort zone. You don't want to improve. You don't want to get better. You don't want to try something new for yourself. You won't get better. If you do nothing, you will get nothing. If you're relaxed at that point you are in your life and you're not doing anything about your situation, you're not doing anything about getting better, you will get nothing. If you try to do something, there are chances that you will fail and there are still chances that you will succeed. Now, I want you to focus your energy on the chances you succeeding. Success is not final. Failure too is not fatal. Now, if you achieve a level of success, doesn't mean you've attained the heights, that highest height. Are you getting me? Now, if for instance, those friends were fetching the water and they were fetching water and they were making money, the other second friend was already comfortable at the level of success he has attained. While the second friend wasn't comfortable, he wanted more. Are we together? So that is success. That is not the point. When he tried something new, when he brought up his innovative mind mentality, he saw that he was making more money. So don't stop at that point where you are. You have to try something new. Are you getting me? It is the courage to continue that counts. The courage to keep doing it. The courage to, even if you fail, failure is not a death sentence. Failure is not fatal. If you fail, you try to do more. You try to correct yourself. Now, you should understand that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success. It's a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone to succeed. There are so many people that have failed in life. If you look at for all those successful men, they will not tell you the thing they did to become successful, but they will always count. They will tell you these are the things I did to become successful. These are the times I failed. A typical example is one man called Abraham Lincoln. No, you cannot talk about the story of America presidency and you will not talk about Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln has failed severally. I'm going to talk about his story, but that is not going to be for today. Abraham Lincoln has failed severally, but he never gave up until he became the president of America. And he's one of the renowned, when I'm talking about presidency, Abraham Lincoln will never, it's not possible his name will not be mentioned. These are people that has given out themselves to try. Instead of them to be afraid of failure, they are now being afraid of not trying at all. Are you getting me? So, I for one, I can accept failing, but one thing I am not going to accept is not trying. Yes, I'm going to keep trying until I get it right. I just can't stop. So you too, I just want to urge you to keep trying. Don't give up. Don't stop at that point. You own a kiosk, my dear. Upgrade to supermarket. You do a business that in your street everybody know you about that business, my dear. Extend to the whole state. Cover that state you're in. Oh, you've covered the whole state. Please cover the whole of Nigeria. Cover the nation. Oh, you've done well. You've covered the whole of Nigeria, my dear. Go international. Don't stop at that level you were in. If you stop at that level you're in, you're limiting yourself. You are actually limiting yourself. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. You're going to see more of my story time series. The stories I'm going to be giving out will be inspiring. They'll be life transforming. Please like my video and share. Thank you.